seems to be a lack of reviews on this wonderful little camera. And I know I've got too many cameras. I'm only borrowing it for 2.5 weeks. I've had it for a week now, basically. And I'll do the review here in a few days because I'm halfway done. And this is it. It is the XF10 in silver. Oh my god! Yes, there is no viewfinder on it, but it is a rather inexpensive camera. I actually think it's wonderful. One of the great things about it is people say, look at that little tiny flash on there. It's like, what they don't realize is that because this is a leaf shutter is a lot more effective, especially at higher shutter speeds. Right now I'm in aperture priority. I've set all the settings, been using it for about a week, and actually it's a lot better than I thought. Actually, I really wanted to use it after I was playing with it. One of the local Fuji reps came by. Here you can see my ugly face on it. Hello. Flashed myself in the eyeballs. And I desperately actually wanted to get my hands on it. And now I do. I've customized all the functions, completely familiar with it. When I take some more test shots, this is truly a pocketable camera. It's actually made in Thailand. Did I mention it's got a leaf shutter? Wonderful camera. This is truly the pocket camera. Actually, compared to like the X100F, well, I mean, I'll say that in the review. The X100F actually has a lot more features, like a hybrid viewfinder, which makes it, that is actually like, I don't know what the exact percentage is relative to the parts list inside of a camera on the X100F, which I do have, but it's at least 50% of the total production cost of the entire camera, including sensor and mainboard and lens assembly. And this, of course, has no viewfinder at all, so it's inexpensive, doesn't need a viewfinder. I mean, it saves on weight, 1 card slot, saves on price, big time. Obviously the black is more stealthy, but this is the one I have to borrow for the next week before I return it to the buddy. Is he officially the buddy? Is he my closest friend? Anyway. Actually a lot better than I expected. I guess I'm just used to working with the, messing and working with the fancy cameras that I can't be impressed with the point and shoot. But it's actually really nice. I actually like it a lot. So I'll do the, without saying too much because that would kind of spoil the full review. Let me know if you have any questions that you'd like me to check on the XF10 here. Like I said, it's got a little bubble gum size. I used to call these gum batteries because, at least I don't know if the people call them gum batteries anymore because they're kind of shaped like a pack of gum. Used to be like a pack of chiclets. That's actually why they call these gum batteries, because they're shaped like a... I bet most of you are too young to remember what the hell chiclets are. And obviously a single SD card slot. But actually it's one hell of an impressive camera, to be honest with you. And love leaf shutter. Leaf shutter means at higher shutter speeds, the tiny little flash becomes incredibly effective. Look up the differences of what leaf shutter is relative to HSS. They're actually very vital. HSS is basically douche flash photography, douche flash mode as opposed to, and that's my funny way of saying like the crappy version, relative to hypersync. Hypersync is God flash photography at high shutter speeds, and HSS is basically speed light. Very important. This is also too why you can get away with a lot lower power with leaf shutter lenses like on a Hasselblad. But then of course you have the issue of the shutter is in the lens, and then therefore you can't use adapted lenses with flash photography. But since this is a fixed lens on the camera permanently, then that's not a concern, obviously so. Actually, I love the fact that of peaking override. I have that set via my adapter ring. Not the adapter ring, I said adapter ring, excuse me. The front focusing ring, excuse me, that's what it's called on the XF10 and a couple other Fujifilm models. So anyway, I'll do the full review, but let me know what it is you'd like me to test on the XF10 Fujifilm. I already know I would love to have this camera. Hey, I've got so many cameras though, yeah, but this is truly a pocketable camera. But I wouldn't want to do that without the lens cover. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to warm myself by the fireplace here, the digital fireplace, which Yeah, I like to bring up another screensaver, but then like